This is a mock interview conducted by ForumIAS Academy at New Delhi. The interview panel includes eminent professors, retired bureaucrats, and other luminaries. The objective of the program is to acquaint the candidate with the format and expectations of the personality test conducted by UPSC.
May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sorry.
Please. So, Sushilkumar Sunil Shinde.
Yes, sir.
Sushil Kumar and what was the Home Minister's name earlier?
Yes, sir. He was a Home Minister, Sushilkumar Shinde.
Sushilkumar Shinde.
Yes, sir.
What was the in-between name? You have
His father's name was Sambhaji. Sambhaji.
Sambhaji. Okay. So, you are from that land, Shinde's land.
Sir, I am from Kolhapur. He was from Solapur.
Sholapur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the difference of this Kolhapur and Sholapur?
So they are both different cities, different districts, and they
are different cities, all right.
Yes, sir.
Shola and Kola, something is something they are making like or their territory denotes Kola and Shola.
Sir, I don't know about Solapur, sir. But Kolhapur, it is named after it is a mythological story behind it, that it was named after a demon called Kolasur. So there is a temple in Kolhapur, Mahalakshmi temple. The story says that Mahalakshmi Devi, she defeated the demon called Kolasur, and the wish of that demon was that to name the city after him.
And generally about that temple, many morning pundits, they used to say, go to that temple for better health, wealth. That is a famous. Okay, good. So Satara you belong to. It's a famous place.
I was born in Satara.
You were born in Satara.
I belong to Kolhapur.
Okay. And Satara is famous place.
Yes, sir.
What for it is famous?
Sir, right now if we talk, then Satara is famous for many tourist places. One of them is Mahabaleshwar. And also for forts, many forts are there. And also it was capital of Peshwas during the Maratha Empire. And another reason for Satara being famous is from every village, it is said that from every village of Satara has at least, every home has one person in the army. So it is the thing that is unique about Satara.
That is from the legacy, because Shivaji used to be his legacy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Satara, just fragment it, what does Satara means? Satara.
Sir, I am not, I'll read about it, sir.
सात तारा कुछ नहीं पता आपको? 7 stars.
7 stars, yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, I need to read about it, sir.
Was famous 7 pillars or 7 forts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. And yes, it is a shoulder city, is a pensioner city. Why it is called pensioner city?
Sir, because many of the retired armed people are living in that area, and most of the villages retired people are there in the villages, so it is called pensioners.
It has importance. Satara has an important role during Quit India movement or national movement.
Yes, sir. So during 1857, there was a revolt happened in Satara also, and during Quit India movement also, individual satyagrahis were taken up by people in Satara.
It was a shadow government was formed over there.
Yes, sir.
That was the first time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any link to this place about Rani ki Jhansi?
So, Jhansi ki Rani, she after marriage she went to Satara for Jhansi, but before marriage she was belonging to the.
Her Maika belongs to that area.
Yes, sir.
Who is the present great leader of that area?
Sir, it is Udayan Raje Bhosle. He is the descendant of Maratha Empire.
Sharad Pawar ji belong to this area?
No, sir. Sharad Pawar belongs to Pune district in Baramati.
Baramati, okay. And there There is some place called Valley of Flowers in Satara. What is that?
Yes, sir. It is a plateau. It is a beautiful plateau, and many Bollywood and Hollywood movies are being shot there. If you look at the old Bollywood movies in the 1990s, the beautiful scenery. It is nearby Mahabaleshwar only. It is there is a flower called Neel Kuranji, which blossoms once in 12 years. So they are found in abundance in that region, and also there are many other beautiful flowers also which blossom every year. The name of the place is Kas Pathar.
It's a plateau. Yes, it's a plateau. There are some grasslands. Do you have some idea about grasslands of that area which are in threatened extinct list?
Sir, I am not able to.
Okay, the grasslands are in threatened. Which are the main crops of that area?
Sir, in Satara, the major crops grown are sugarcane and rice. And in the dry season, people also grow jowar.
You have civil engineering subject.
Yes, sir.
And you are from IIT Bombay.
Yes, sir.
2020. So good. And you have worked for some time, and after that, Larsen and Toubro.
Sir, I was in internship during the semester breaks.
Okay. Good. That's really nice. You have appeared 4 times. What is the lacuna? Why you could not get it into?
Sir, first attempt was before being graduated. I had still not studied properly, but I still thought of giving the attempt. And after that, I had taken civil engineering as an optional. So it is a very vast optional subject. I spent a lot of time in it. So because of that, I couldn't focus on general studies, and I was lacking in covering up the syllabus, sir. So
this is thorough with that civil engineering subject.
I'm thorough. I was up till now I was focusing more on optional, but because of that, my general studies was also lacking. Now I'm thorough with both of them.
Okay, and you have given little less weightage to foreign service.
Yes, sir.
Any reason?
Sir, there is no particular reason about foreign services. I would like to be a diplomat. But sir, the civil services rules say that if you get foreign services, then you have to resign the job if you want to appear for the exam again. And sir, I aspire to be an IAS officer. So if I don't get the service, then I would like to reappear for the exam. So that is the reason.
Okay. In the civil engineering, it is undergoing many changes. Not changing, but it is changing the Indian face.
Sir, currently we are focusing more on infrastructure development, and many civil engineering marvels are coming up in India. So this is one of the thing about civil engineering rising in India. For example, the recent Atal Setu, Chenab Bridge, the Ram Temple, it is also a civil engineering marvel.
Breast wall and retaining wall?
Breast wall?
Breast wall and retaining wall.
So retaining wall I know, but I do not know what
retaining wall.
Retaining wall is any wall which is constructed to retain some earthwork or any material we are retaining from eroding.
The lower side or upper side of the hill?
Sir, it is along the road, sir. If this is the road,
then is on the lower side of the road.
Yes, sir.
And breast wall is on the upper side of the road. There also many slips are there. Then we have to pitch them.
Yes, sir. Pitching, and it looks like a terrace.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Sushil, tell me your opinion about Maratha reservation.
Sir, reservation, there is a demand rising since many years, like around 10-15 years the demand is there. Now the government has taken the decision that we will provide reservation, and they have started taking caste census also. The deadline is 2nd February to finish that caste census, and I believe, sir, caste census will be we are in the right direction to conduct caste census, because based on the data collected, we can make a decision whether the communities are backward or economically backward, or we need to give them a reservation in education and all, because our constitution also says that if there are any sections of the society, then there is a provision for reservation for the upliftment of those communities.
All right. But there is a tussle regarding this reservation in the political clout.
Yes, sir.
Why is it so?
Sir, it was said that the reservation for Maratha should be given as part of OBC. So, however, sir, OBC people are opposing it because their share will be reduced both in educational institutions, jobs, and as well as in elections. It is their fear is that their share will be reduced, so there is a tussle going on, sir.
All right. When I say sinking, what comes to your mind?
So, because swimming is my hobby, I was thinking comes to my of drowning in the water.
All right. And what about Joshimath?
So Joshimath, yes, sir. Land
sinking?
subsidence happened in Joshimath, and the
Okay, so
buildings were
land sinking is over there, like in Joshimath and other parts also.
Yes, sir.
Apart from Joshimath, where else these sinking incidents have occurred?
Sir, I am not aware about other areas.
Okay, so as a civil engineer, what do you see? What do you see that what could be the possible reason of this sinking?
So possible reason for sinking are that one is before construction or before development of the area, there was lack of geological surveys done, and the soil below is very loose. It is a loose debris of the young Himalayan mountains. So it is not consolidated or compacted soil. So because of that, with time, the sinking will happen. And also another reason predicted is that because of many construction activities and subsidence of groundwater table, the water in the pores has also reduced. So because of that, voids get created, and also it will sink with time.
So apart from Uttarakhand, various other mountainous states where rapid development is going on, but such kind of things doesn't appear over there.
Sir, it appears if the soil is weak and if it is not properly consolidated soil, then possibilities are there in other hilly areas also, sir.
Okay, so what could be the possible solution to prevent such kind of things?
So the best solution according to me would be preventive measures. We must avoid construction in those areas. Firstly, we must do proper geological surveys, and if any area is found to be loose, then there must be a restriction on the construction activities.
There is environment impact assessment, right?
Yes, sir.
So don't you think that government might be conducting those surveys or environment impact assessment after that only the development is taking place?
Yes, sir. The environment impact assessment is done for big projects. However, for small construction of the houses or the development of urban areas, with time, houses get constructed slowly. So for construction of small houses, there is no environment impact assessment done, sir.
Okay, so your father and mother both are in teaching profession.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware about the SR report?
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
Sir, one of the highlights about ASA report is that the students who are above the age of 14 years or who have passed 10th standard, more than 50% of them are not able to read second standard and third standard books and not able to do calculations that should be done by the class of third standard. And another highlight was that many of the teenagers know how to use mobiles, and it was reported that 90% of the teenagers are active on social media. And but there was lacuna that hardly 50% of them know how to take precautions against cyber security.
What is the theme of SR report that was brought this year? It is beyond basics.
Yes, sir. It was beyond basics.
It says gender disparity in digital education.
Yes, sir.
What does this mean?
Sir, it means that there is a accessibility to digital devices like mobile phones and internet. It is skewed towards the males. This was reported in the report.
Right. Tell me about India's stand in Russia versus Ukraine and Israel versus Palestine.
Sir, on Israel versus Ukraine, India has said that the war must be avoided and whatever the differences are there must be resolved through diplomatic means. And on Israel and Palestine issue, India's stand is to have a two-state solution for this issue.
So India was non-aligned. right?
Yes, sir.
So as far as the non-aligned movement is concerned, it is on the paper only. It doesn't have any meaning in the multipolar world of today. What do you think?
Sir, I think NAM was formed in the backdrop of Cold War, so it was very relevant during that time, and it has helped India during that time. However, now the Cold War era is not there presently, and presently the world is multipolar. So with time we need to modify our policies as well, sir.
What does Larsen and Toubro make?
So Larsen and Toubro, they are into many sectors. Primarily in construction sector, we know them, but they are also
They are making excavators, right?
yes, sir. They are making excavators
do you
also.
know any public sector company which is which is making the similar kind of products as L&T is doing?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about.
It's BEML. Thank you.
Hi Sushil, so your full name is Sushilkumar Sunil Shinde.
Yes, sir.
So basically it is a patronym, like you must be using your father's name as Sunil. Yes, your father's name is Sunil, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you name one dynasty from Indian history who used to have metronyms, and that dynasty belonged to Maharashtra?
Sir, Satavahanas.
Satavahanas, very good. Okay, so next question, why the name of Bombay was changed to Mumbai but still it carries the same name, Bombay, IIT Bombay? Why not IIT Mumbai?
Sir, for the first part of the question, why it was changed from Bombay to Mumbai, there was a demand from local people, and Bombay was partly the name Bombay was during the British time, and Mumbai there was a high demand from the local people who originally belonged to Mumbai to name it after a Devi called Mumbra Devi. So that was the demand. So Mumbai was the name. And about sir IIT Bombay, there are IIT Bombay Mumbai it is called, sir, because Bombay is part of the name of the institute and it does not represent the location address. So because suppose we change our address, we do not change our name, we just change our address. It is like that, sir. IIT Bombay is part of the name of the institute and the Mumbai is part of the address. And also, sir, there if we change the name, then there might be many challenges also, because for that we need to make a constitutional amendment to the IIT Act, and the brand value is built upon the name Bombay, and also converting it, the acronym IITB should be changed to IITM. So it will create a chaos because IITM is already taken by Madras.
Good. So my next question is, how burnt bricks are different from baked bricks? What's the difference between a burnt brick and a baked brick?
So burnt bricks are heated up to very high degree temperature and also beyond the limit which is required for good strength, and for some purposes we need burnt bricks as well, but baked bricks are the bricks which are properly baked for common general uses.
Okay, good. That's all from my side.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Sushil.
Hello, sir.
So, Shiv Sena dispute was, lingered on for quite some time.
Sorry, sir, I'm
Shiv
not.
Sena.
Yes,
there
sir.
was a split in the Shiv Sena party.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me what was the Supreme Court's judgment on the issue?
Sir, the Supreme Court judgment on the Shiv Sena versus Shiv Sena case, it was that the whip of the party must be the whip appointed by the political party, not within the house, but the political party as a whole, which includes also outside the house.
So, they made the distinction between political party and the legislative party.
Yes, sir.
And what was the decision, basis of decision of the election commission based on which they allocated the symbols? Was any faction able to retain the original symbol?
Yes, sir. So the election commission decided the allocation of the symbol based on the majority in the house. So which faction has the majority in the house, that faction was allocated the symbol of the Shiv Sena.
It was the legislative party.
Yes, sir. It was the legislative
So
party.
don't you think the decisions of Supreme Court and election commission, they are contradictory? One is giving more prominence to the political party. Election commission is saying we are basing our decision on the basis of electoral party, legislative party. So don't you think they are two mutually contradicting judgments?
So both are constitutional bodies, and it is a debatable matter, sir. And also both decisions were made with a different gap of some time. The Election Commission decision came in the month of November, and the Supreme Court decision came in the month of April. So there was a gap, and also.
What, in your opinion, makes more sense? Is it the political party or is it the legislative party? Legislative party, say, it represents the elected people, right? People, the persons who electorate has shown confidence, right? So don't you think that they are the two representatives? It's the legislative party that should get the prominence, or that should get the recognition?
Sir, I will take some time to think about it.
Okay.
So in my opinion, if a legislative party gets, there can be both pros and cons if you look from the point of view of democratic principles. So it is right that the legislative parties were elected by the people and they have the mandate of the people. However, it may not be completely true figure, because it can be possible that people outside the legislative party, maybe they were not part of the electoral process that year. So maybe even they could have had the people's mandate. This is what I think, sir.
Yeah, and also like it's the party workers, actually, the people who actually work on the ground, mobilize people. They actually have a contribution in the the result.
Yes, sir.
So we can't just give complete prominence to the legislative party only. So political party also has a stand. Anyway, okay. So you are from IIT Bombay.
Yes, sir.
Recently IIT Council, they have decided that they will not reveal the the packages that students get in their final placements. Do you think this is a right decision? And can you tell me what could be the reason why they have taken this decision in the first place?
Sir, the reason for that decision was that if the high package figure is mentioned in the prospects, then there will be high aspirations from the parents and also from the students. And the truth is that not everybody gets those high packages. It is very rare that high packages are given. But the average package is far different from the package which is higher. So the aspirations of the students and also the parents, unnecessarily they will be raised up. And because of that, they may feel depressed or they may feel underconfident. So that is the reason. And also there is a lot of demand for IITs before joining the IITs at 11th and 12th standard. So even there the impact can be felt. So this is the reason, and I think it is the right decision.
Don't you think this is kind of an escapist scope? You are just trying to avoid the issue. Don't you think the approach that conditioning our students that, not everything in life can be measured in terms of package. There are other aspects of happiness, or there are other aspects of success. So rather than, giving them the right passage, we are actually avoiding the issue of, by, withholding information.
Yes, sir. I agree with you, sir. That the package is not only the thing that decides the happiness in life. There are many other things. However, this also can be one of the factors affecting the students' mentality, because at that age, if you look at the psychology of the students at that age, they are working for settling their life and desiring to have better packages. And also our education system does not holistically teach about these factors. So to fill those gaps, I think this step was necessary.
Okay, how do you define success?
Sir, I define success as achieving happiness in life and having experienced the life at full.
Happiness is also a very subjective term.
Yes, sir.
It can be in terms of career, it can be in terms of family, it can be in terms of, spiritual growth. So what is the factor that is motivating you?
So I think achieving good balance in all the areas which you mentioned is a success for me.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sushil. That's all from my side. I'll pass on to the